Hey, everybody. This is late for me. I'm coming in a late night because I had to run some errands before I came live tonight. So listen, everybody, happy Wednesday. You know, we got to do our trending topics, okay? And we are literally, when I tell y'all, don't get me caught up. Don't get me caught up because I promise y'all we're having an express train tonight. And I'm trying to clean off my glasses so I can see the comments, see who all's in the building. Thank y'all for coming here because I'm like, I'm gonna be in the building alone because I'm doing this late night little train ride. That's right, people, choo choo. So happy Wednesday is trending topics. Before I even get into trending topics, I just want to make a quick little announcement, right? Because I think sometimes when people are new in the building, they don't know how we get down over here at the Great Tribe. We do not catch feelings. We don't catch feelings. When we have these conversations, people, we gets it in. And you go for yours, okay? Go for yours. Stand your ground when you come over here. We do not catch feelings. We're okay. And as long as whoever's having a conversation, as long as y'all do not attack the actual individual, I will always shut that down. I will always shut that down. Don't attack the individual. Address the conversation. And listen, and y'all can always come for me because y'all know how I get down. I'm going to stand my ground. Y'all can always be like, Diva, you crazy. I'm not on the train with you tonight. I don't know what you're thinking. You have lost your mind. Y'all can come for me because I know how to stand my ground now. But again, like I said, as long as you don't attack the actual person that is speaking, right? So we don't catch feelings over here, but we tell you about our feelings and we tell you how we feel and we get it in, all right? That's how it goes down on the train over here. And when the train pulls into the last stop, we forgive everybody and we come back again for some more the next train ride, all right? So no catching feelings. And listen, we love everybody, but we got to have a conversation and we got to go at it. All right, we got to go at it. So listen, everybody, I'm about to do this train ride. It's going to be an express train ride, and I do see my VIP back here waiting on the platform, and I also see my monthly ticket holder. So y'all going to time me out because y'all be trying to hold me hostage with these conversations. I can't be doing that tonight. We got 60-minute train ride, okay? We're going to get this conversation going. Now, I tried to keep the docket short. We got Tasha K on the docket. We got Tasha K on the docket. We got Madonna. Madonna's in the hospital. All prayers out to Madonna, okay? And then we got Patti LaBelle. And if you don't know why Patti LaBelle's on this docket, because she was summoned to do the tribute for the BET Awards for the late Tina Turner. And she simply couldn't remember the words to the song, Simply the Best. So in my opinion, she was simply the wrong person to do the tribute. But we're going to talk about it. Let me board this train. Y'all know what I need, right? Y'all know what I need. Y'all said Tasha K story is 60 minutes. We're going to see how this go, Bedside BK. We're going to see how this go. Listen, people. We're about to get this train ride going, but y'all know what y'all got to do, right? Y'all know how you got to do. I seen it up a little bit earlier. A radius at a 58-minute train ride. Y'all know what y'all gotta do. Y'all gotta give me a what? I ain't see it yet. I can't board the train unless I see it. I need a what? A choo-choo. All aboard, everybody. We're about to board this train for Trending Topics Wednesday. And like I said, stand your ground, okay? We do not catch feelings over here. Let me board this train. Hold on one second. We got the monthly ticket holder. Hey, Robin.
Hey, Diva.
Okay.
Choo, choo, choo.
Choo, choo, choo. Hey,
and two kinds of chews.
Hi, Diva.
How you doing?
Number two.
Yeah,
Choo.
You always on the platform waiting for my train. That's why I love you, okay?
You ain't
Yeah.
never gonna get left behind.
Hey VIP.
Hi,
Hey,
Shan.
choo choo.
Hey Leo.
Hey.
What number are you, Shan?
Hey Diva, hey Robin, hey Dustin, hey Shan, VIP, choo choo.
Hey, my VIP sister Leo.
Hey Adele.
Hey, Auntie Robin. Hey,
Hi, Shan.
Dustin. Hey.
Did you
Hey,
hear what I
Shan.
Hey
said?
Adele.
I
Hey,
didn't hear you,
everyone.
Dustin. What did you say?
What number are you? What number did you get on the likes?
Number
And
8.
Well, I got past you.
Thank you. He number 2. Listen, everybody, don't forget, hit that like button. That's your ticket on this train ride. So we're going to start out with the real hot topic. The real hot topic is I'm calling her fellow because she's on YouTube. I'm on YouTube, right? Fellow YouTuber Tasha K. Now, Tasha K, let's put out some stuff first, right? First of all, Tasha K has 1 million plus subscribers on YouTube.
What you do now, Diva?
We're going here. Hold on, Dustin. Hold on to your seat. Let me get this out. She got 1 million plus, subscribers on YouTube. And that's no easy feat. Not at all. Not by any means. She's entertaining. Okay. Now we could debate what the entertainment is about, but she's entertaining. And she still has a ton of people watching her. She has her own TashaK.com platform. Okay, and she got a lot of hold on, Dustin, please. She got a lot of subscribers over there for that platform that you got to pay for monthly. Okay, so she got a following. She got some people that 10 toes down for Tasha K. Can't be mad at her, right? And so to summarize the story, in case anybody doesn't know, there was a situation where she just had this thing about Cardi B, and she started doing video after video after video after video after video about Tasha K, about Cardi B. Cardi B, I'm summarizing it. I'm cutting it real short, guys. Cardi B was like, please stop talking about me. Please take the videos down, leave me alone, and we'll call it fair and square. Tasha K said no. Then she gets legal with it, Cardi B. She just sent her some cease and desist. That's still kind of level 1, little cease and desist. Tasha K says she wipes her butt with a cease and desist. So Cardi B, come on now, right, Leo? So Cardi B, she had no choice but to take it to the next level. She took that thing to court. And no matter how we feel, right, wrong, or indifferent, a judge came and the train is packed, everybody. The train is packed. Thank you to all the riders for packing out the train. I appreciate y'all. Especially
Where
since
were
the
you?
train pulled out late.
I know Sebastian, right?
Y'all still came through. The train pulled out late and y'all still came through. I appreciate y'all. So, she said, she wiped her butt with a cease and desist. It went to court. The judge hit the gavel and said Cardi B was the winner. Tasha K went back. She appealed it. Guess what? They hit the gavel and they said Cardi B is the winner. You owe her $4 million. Now, courts is nothing to play with. You better ask all of those people in the jails, the local jail, the big jails, the federal prison. Talk to them. They'll let you know. Court ain't no joke. The judge hit the gavel and he also told her, listen, don't be moving no money. Don't be doing nothing don't do nothing. Put everything on frozen. Freeze everything. Don't change nothing. Don't hide nothing. Do none of that. Guess what she did? She did all of that, allegedly. Okay. And then she made a bunch of jokes on her channel about it. Made some t-shirts and some merch. I ain't got it.
She ain't got it.
Was in Africa doing whatever she was doing over there, doing this, that, and the other. But if you a true wino, you will recall that she said, oh, I got policies for this situation that she was going through with Cardi B. Well, where's the policy now? Why didn't that policy pay that $4 million? But I digress. So now we continue and we fast forward. Her and Cardi B, she decides to still pluck at her. She's still, whatever it is, she's still plucking at Cardi B. So her and Cardi B go back and forth again, back and forth. But if you notice in that rant, Cardi B did say, You think my lawyers don't know that you hiding money over there in Africa? And she told her, wait till Monday. Now, she probably meant Tuesday because that's when the bankruptcy court session was. But she told her, wait. In other words, that was saying, you laughing at me now. You want to tell the people my husband cheating. Okay, whatever. But wait till Tuesday when we back in the court. Because you playing checkers and I'm playing chess. Now, there's other channels out there where they pretty much say that, you know what, Tasha K, it did not go in her favor today in court or the other day in court. It was a hot mess. I try to summarize it really quickly for y'all. Robin, what are your thoughts?
Yeah. My thoughts are that Tasha K is in really big trouble. And she's in trouble at her own doing. Mm-hmm. She is accelerating her own demise. This case was adjudicated as far as defamation was concerned. Mm-hmm. A judgment was levied against her after the jury came back and they said, this is what you owe. She filed for bankruptcy. Now, the bankruptcy is ongoing. It has not yet been approved. But as part of the court order, she was told things like no transfer of property or funds. Mm-hmm. You can't close down any business that you have. Basically, don't touch your stuff. And what did she do? She touched her stuff. She transferred ownership of her home. She closed down her original company, Kebby something. But she closed it down today. I don't know if it's the exact timing, but she reopened it in another name. I can't remember the name of it all of a sudden, but it's the exact same business. She has told the court, and she testified at the bankruptcy hearing that she is not the talent, that her husband is the talent. He's a content creator and she works for him. I was watching stuff last night online and it really got to me because I had seen something else by another content creator who said exactly what was going to happen and everything that she said.
Robin, you can say it over here so the people, in case they want deeper research, they can go to that channel and watch it. We
okay. So originally Simone Redwine, who she has two channels, but her main channel is Girl, Is That Legal? Simone, about maybe not even a full 2 weeks.
Oh, I love Simone from Ready to Love.
Yes. So she went through the entirety of Tasha K's bankruptcy. She not only, cited the issues that Tasha K probably has. She talked about the remedies and also the booby traps or minefields. So Simone correctly predicted that she was going to trip an IRS audit. We learned that at the bankruptcy hearing, there was someone from the IRS present who questioned her about her tax returns after she was asked about, whether or not she owed taxes. And she said she owed a particular amount. And the IRS agent said, that's nice, but we don't have any tax returns for you for these years. You have until July 14th to produce those documents because you didn't file. So I'm guessing that it's going to turn out that she owes more than the $92,000 that she says that she owes. Now I want to be clear. I'm at the end part of it, and we'll go back. You'll be able to fill stuff in. But remember, we're talking about the bankruptcy hearing,
right?
Where I think that she's in trouble because it appears that she perjured herself. And remember, the hearing, like the court trial, both under oath. She was asked questions that included, do you no longer own your home in Georgia? Well, the deed was in her name only, and then she transferred it to her husband. So her name is off. He didn't pay for it. He didn't have any exchange of money. So she transferred that property, which she was told not to do. She lives in Florida now. A lot of reasons why people go to Florida is because Florida does have this thing called the homestead rule. And that means that you could get sued and stuff, but she could own a mansion in Florida, but Florida protects your homestead, so they would never attach her home. But she now rents an apartment. They asked her, well, how much is your rent? And she said $2,500. And so the attorney says, oh, really? But the apartment you live in, which is 3 bedrooms, blah, 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 in this building, the minimum for the apartment you have is, I think he said $4,900. Do you have anything special that happened that you're only paying $2,500? And she goes, oh, that's my portion. So
she's messy. She's messy. She's messy.
When she had to do filings about what her assets were, one of the things she did was she included Louis Vuitton bags, but she made note that they were used. And also now she doesn't know where they are. She can't produce them. And I think she erroneously believed that they had lost value. And one thing, as an aside, that I learned through the pandemic is that there has been a run on a lot of luxury goods, Chanel bags and such, because they have a high resale value.
Yes, they do.
She don't know where these bags are. They asked her if she owns an app, and she said no, she doesn't. Well, what's this Tasha K app? Well, guess what? It's now in her husband's name.
She crazy.
And by the way, that app has 10,000 in-app purchases. Now that's not the be all end all, because you download the app, but then you have the monthly membership. They weren't able to let us know as of yesterday how many people who have out of those 10,000 have a monthly subscription, but we do know that the monthly subscription is $12. So that's $144 per annual prescription for anybody. So do the math. If all those people, all those 10,000, because it's a 10,000 plus. So if those 10,000 people all had a monthly membership per annum, that's over $1 million right there in a year.
Yeah.
What am I missing? There was
you know what, Robin? Hold on for 1 second. First of all, thank you for this message, because this with y'all is where y'all can go see that whole interview where they get the deep dive. It's Hip Hop Inquiry. They're on YouTube, and they had attorney Simone and Pam on there. So if you want to go hear all this information that Robin is so kindly recapping for us, you can go there. Okay, support the people on YouTube. Now, I want to just you to freeze there for 1 minute, Robin, because check this out. Tasha K built her YouTube channel up to 1 million subscribers, right? We're full backstage, people. I'm so sorry. She was making cash hand over fist on YouTube before this judgment, right? And before this debacle that she had, right? So imagine that she would have had this whole YouTube cash money that she was making and building up her TashaLive.com app, where with just if she had 10,000 subs or monthly subscribers, she was going to schedule to make $1 million plus. Can you imagine? This girl messed up the gift that she was given by God. She took it, she spit on it, threw it in the trash because you want to have some vendetta against some chick you never met before y'all went to court. That just doesn't make sense. Go ahead, Robin. Finish up.
Now she's bugging out. And a lot of this, my commentary, and just to stick it in, it is so sad because none of this needed to happen.
Right.
And the truth of the matter is, with how she handled this, she damaged, in my opinion, her own. Well, we have some people who are acolytes, but she damaged her brand. She really did a number on the work that she put in, because she has a talent. And she has a following. The other thing that was really interesting that came out is that when they asked her about her income, besides her saying that she only gets paid $2,300 a month, but her husband makes substantially more. I forgot what the number was. It was
23,000.
2,000, right? It was astronomical, which is ridiculous, but kind of crazy. She said that her income over the last year has decreased dramatically. And of course, they're saying, well, that doesn't make any sense because you get paid through your social media, through your platforms, through YouTube and your app, and your following has increased. So that math ain't mathing. Let's see. Listen, let me just let
Well,
someone else.
she said, I'm gonna let somebody else go, but she said
Yeah.
that because she's saying that this has damaged her brand, right?
Right.
So wait, so let me just share a screen with y'all. Hold on one second. But the way you saying it damaged your brand is the way Cardi B saying you was damaging her brand. Ain't that ironic?
It is.
Is that not ironic? You're saying all of this negative publicity is damaging your brand, but that's what the girl was trying to tell you the whole time, is that you're damaging her brand. So this Ken Barbie. This is on Instagram. Tasha K attempted to gain sympathy from the court during a bankruptcy hearing yesterday by claiming that there has been several humiliating headlines. Is that not crazy? Because Cardi B said you was humiliating me by saying I had an STD, about her since losing her defamation case to Cardi B, and that this has also made it hard for her to work and get companies to sponsor her, limiting her income. Well, wasn't that what you almost did to someone else with lies? Weren't you still trying to do this days ago? And this Ken Barbie is saying no sympathy, right?
Right.
So let me make sure it's okay. There's no sound. Okay. I think that was, wait, I was trying to see what
There were
else.
a couple of pages. I think I remember seeing.
Yeah, I did too. I'm trying to see how to get back to it. I don't know what I did wrong. Maybe, oh, right here. I got to do this part right here. So when the judge asked Tasha K, has she spoken with Cardi in effort to work out any payment arrangement, Tasha admitted that she had not. She also admitted the only contact they had is back and forth on social media due to her continuing, she admits this. This is her own words, to report on Cardi. Yet you want the court to feel bad for you and give you a break? Okay, let's continue. This all becomes even more interesting as it appears that Tasha may have been less than honest about her income, not only during this, but also with the IRS. She also not only claimed that she does not have a mobile app, while the app still sits in the Apple Store with monthly and yearly subscriptions available, but it is also seemingly being shady about her assets. When two, and this is what you was talking about, Robin, Louis Vuitton bags came into question, she first claimed that they were old, so not really of value. However, when asked to present those, she now has to try and find them. She's playing with fire. Well, Tasha from the beginning obviously wrote a check. This is Ken Barbie talking, okay? Her behind couldn't cash. It appears she may have also opened Pandora's box, and now this could get much worse for her than anyone imagined, especially with the possibility of Uncle Sam coming into the picture. It will be interesting to see how this plays out. And then this person said, do y'all feel bad for her? Okay, so it's crazy what she has gotten herself into as a result of having this vendetta, what it seems like, against Cardi B for no reason. Let me just slide along, Robin. Dustin, any thoughts?
Yes, I do have a lot of thoughts.
Uh-huh.
Like I said on the last live we had about Tasha K, I still believe that Tasha K should still pay that $4,000 to Cardi B, because I think that Cardi B deserves her $4,000. I don't know why she's fighting her like she is. She's the one that damaged her YouTube and damaged her Cardi B. So why she don't like that she's been damaged? But I think that she deserves it because she done it to somebody else. I think that's karma, Diva. I believe in karma.
Yeah.
And what Robin was saying, I agree with wholeheartedly, because I looked at her, Tasha K's website, and because I was going to get I was going to do it too, but I decided not to, because why would I want to support somebody like that? You know, not paying her money that she owes somebody else. Now,
Right.
come on, that's just totally ridiculous. And she's got all this money, and she transferred it into her husband's name. Did you know, Dave? If she goes down, her husband goes down as well.
Yeah. This
And
is
so,
it's a lot.
so
Luciana,
why
I'm sorry, go ahead.
so why is So why is she doing that? Because he's not protected he's not protected anyhow that she is. So this doesn't make any common sense to me.
It's crazy,
And
right?
I'm gonna the yearly prices is $49 a year because I looked into it. The
Right.
monthly is $12.99. So she's got all kinds of money coming. If she's got 10,000 people subscribe to that thing, she's got all kinds of money coming in. So why don't
Yeah,
you
but
pay her?
she's hiding it. She's hiding it, Dustin. So hold on, Dustin. Let me just get around to everybody. Thank you for your thoughts. Luciana, thank you so much for the super chat. To Miss Diva, simply because you're a lovely person. Bless your heart. Thank you.
Wow.
I appreciate you so much. All right, Leo, what are your thoughts?
Oh, I was on mute. I'm sorry. Look, y'all, it's the best predictor of what somebody gonna do in the future is what they did in the past. I'm sorry, y'all. Tasha K getting ready to burn her blessing all the way down to the ground and further than that, because she will not let this go. She thinks she playing with the IRS like she played with Tasha K. You can't play with the government like that. Oh, they gonna get their money. And believe me, because I know from experience, okay? I know from experience. I got my good job after them 2, 4, 5 years that I didn't file taxes. Oh, they came back for me. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I looked up and they told me I owe $6,000 some dollars. Right? Because I'm around here messing around thinking that if I don't talk to them, do you know how you put your head in the sand and they just gonna ignore me? Oh no. Oh no. That's not what's happening when you're dealing with the IRS. Right? It's not what's happening. She's confusing the two things, and she's burning up some stuff that she really gonna need. You could have faked the funk on Cardi B now and her lawyers and her attorneys, but when you went to the IRS, you should have had your things together. You should have had your paperwork together. You should have. And look, the IRS will work with you. I got on a payment plan, paid it on off, and now I'm Gucci. But the thing is that you can't run up in there telling these people lies and trying to play them to their face, because they coming. When I tell you, Diva, the IRS don't play. They coming for her, and she don't even get it. She's not as smart as everybody thinks she is, because if you're going to play with the government, you're not that bright.
You're not that bright. And see, here's the thing. They gave us to the 14th of July, which is right around the corner, to the 14th of July. But you're talking about documents
for what?
For years of
unchecked
documents. 14th of July to do what? I'm sorry.
Oh, to bring back all of her, to pay,
tax
to bring
returns.
back her tax returns.
Oh,
but listen, there's people that can't find the last year. You got to
when they start freezing them bank accounts, she gonna figure out it. She gonna figure out how to get them. She gonna figure it out when she can't. She don't have no access to no money.
Ooh, Sebastian, what are your thoughts?
I want to clarify something, because I rewatched the video. When I was on Sherelle, it made it seem like I was on Tasha K's side. I am not. I am not on Tasha K's side. All I am on the side of is the reality that people, when they owe people, they tend to do these things. I agree that she should pay Cardi. I am not disagreeing with that. You owe her. The court of law said that you defamed her, and you now owe her judgment. You should pay 100%. But I do acknowledge that people do tend to do weird things to try not to pay. But as you guys did mention,
you know, I'm there with you. I'm gonna let you finish, but let me see. Here's where you ran into trouble, right? Because you were saying about hiding and all of that. See, but those particular people that may start hiding, they don't have a judgment where the courts told them not to hide it. They ducking and diving ahead of time, so when they go to file or whatever, it won't be seen and it won't be known. People got so many tricks of the trade to not pay the bills, but you know what? At the end of the day, stuff catches up to you. You know, you reap what you sow.
Yes, I am gonna say that she did cause her downfall. She did. I am a no, I'm no longer a subscriber. I was a subscriber to her channel for many years, but I unsubscribed ever since it was still it got very annoying ever since the whole, not just the Cardi B situation, other things as well. It just got very it became too much. I'm referring to the Larry Reid situation. In that situation, it became too much. I will say this though. The IRS, you do not play with the IRS. You don't. You don't play with them. They know how to catch people very well in terms of money. If you do have foreign bank accounts, you're allowed to have foreign bank accounts, but you have to report them to the IRS if you do have any. That's the thing. That's how they catch you. You have to report your foreign bank accounts to the IRS if it's more than $10,000. I hope her child is okay. I hope that. And she does have the money, guys. I'm just gonna be honest. I 100% think she has the money to pay
You
Cardi
say
B.
she has $4 million?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Her channel has been in the runs for how many years? Like 10 years? 10 years. She has been monetized for like a good 8 or 9 of it. Funky Dineva, who just has like 60,000 subscribers, is probably making like what? Did he say he's making like $40,000 a month or something? Tasha K has this money, okay? Tasha K has this money. She's wasting it on these trials. She's trying to
See,
what's it
wait,
called?
hold on,
Extend
Sebastian.
this
Because
situation.
hold on, Sebastian. I'm gonna let other people talk, and then I'll circle back to you.
Diva, can I say one quick thing that to speak to that to clear something up? I think that she may have either a net worth or valuation of assets that include the Tasha K brand, which is what she's seeking to protect. Because somebody can go, if she loses and she has to sell off, let's say, her website, it has value because she has so many followers. So if I have the money, I'd scoop in, I'd buy it, not because I want her platform, it's because I want all of that contact information. And I can, I have a new expansive audience for anything that I could market.
Well, hold on. So Emmanuel said Tasha K will get to interview Jen Shore one-on-one when they finish that sale. Listen, here's the thing though about Tasha K's platform. The people prefer her. Because they just do. Because she had guest hosts where they, I'm going to say, for lack of a better word, they tolerated the guest host. But they can't wait till she comes back because they prefer the personality that built the platform. So honestly, without her as the talent on the channel most of the time, is not going to sustain the same gold power that it has when she is on there. The girl has her own unique way of doing things, telling a story. Let me be clear with everybody real quick, and then I want to bounce around and let other people get in the conversation. At the end of the day, all of us content creators in this arena, for the most part, give or take a story or two, we're all telling the same stories. We're all telling the same stories, right? So you go to the person you like because you like the way they deliver the story, or you just like them, or you just like the way when they do whatever it is that they do. And sometimes you go to different platforms because maybe somebody else got a little piece of additional information about the subject that you already know about, and you want to just hear their flavor. Are you coming because they doing live and you know that they are going to allow the subscribers to weigh in and say their word, and you kind of have fun with all of that? But for the most part, in this arena, we all telling the same stories, right? So they like the way that she tells her stories, and then she gets these different interviews, right? And she's good at getting those particular interviews. So she has her own unique flavor. And the biggest thing I'm going to say, somebody said Funky Dineva has over 400K subscribers. My thing is with her.
I made a mistake.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just adding that in so that everybody will know, Sebastian. The biggest thing for her is that what a waste of your decade. I give it a decade, I'm going to say, with her platform. What a waste of your decade that you took all of that time to build it up, and in 2.2 seconds, you broke it down. By your mouth, you rose up to the top. By your mouth, you going all the way down to the gutter. It's a mess. Let me catch this super chat, and then I'm gonna go to you, Radiance. In my opinion, success is not high how you climb, but how you make a positive difference in the world. In my opinion, thank you so much for the super chat. And yes, I'm connecting with you on that. Right? But it's okay to climb high. But the thing is, you can't be stepping on necks on your way up. Because I'm going to throw this out there too. I'm neutral with this situation, but I'm telling the truth that she messed herself up by her own hand. But I'm not cheering that she's down in the gutter. But there are a lot of people on YouTube that on the way up, she stepped on their neck. And they brought out the bottles of champagne, the wine, they're throwing parties right now. Because she literally stepped on their neck. Radiance, what are your thoughts?
Tasha K can't do to the IRS what she did to Cardi B. Right. Like Leo said, you have to address it, get on a payment plan. Amazon and Trump paying zero in taxes. It can be done. That is no excuse. And she paid Cardi B her money too. I don't have much to say about it, but I will say this. Hopefully Tasha K can plateau from this. Hopefully she don't hit rock bottom. I'm not, wishing her bad, wishing her ill. I just learned about Tasha K in the last couple of years, so it's not like I've been following her for a long time. So it's not like gonna hurt my feelings either way. But how you get them is how you lose them. You speaking on people downfall for all these years, speaking reckless about people in their different families. So in return, people are not going to feel sorry for you if you said so many vicious things out of your mouth. Now she is just reporting on her platform, and she has all these unknown sources that want to stay, hidden and stuff, but you still are reporting it. So you're getting the news out of it. And yes, like Diva said, we are sharing the same news, but everybody got a little style, everybody got a little flavor that they like to add to it. And people may prefer her flavor, but sometimes your flavor run out, and those ramen noodles will dry up.
Ooh, child. Well, damn. That's facts, though. That's facts. You can't, there's people that send me emails, and I literally respond to them. They say thank you, and I keep it moving. Because I'm not going to sit up here and say a whole bunch of salacious stuff, because I'm responsible for what comes out of my mouth. And even if I produce the email, they still want to say, well, you said it. Did you vet it out before you said it? And then when I try to email the person back, they'll probably be nowhere to be found. And you think they're going to come to court with me? I'm 10 toes down. They probably would not.
Diva, I was scared for you one time. I was very scared for you. Why? I'm not even going to mention the person's name, but you know who. She's the mother of someone. And she came for you.
Who is it? I can't think of who you're talking about.
Angela's mom.
Oh, that one, child, boy. See, what you have to understand is, though, Sebastian, I don't ever say anything on this platform. If you look at most of my videos, I pull up the article. And then when I do the recaps on the show, I recap the show. You know what I'm saying? With her, I showed the GoFundMe. It was no lies detected because there was none.
You're talking about Tokyo?
Yeah, the GoFundMe was the
oh my
GoFundMe.
God.
Yeah, the GoFundMe.
I'm thinking of Angela, like somebody else.
Yeah.
Like
Angela, he's talking about Angela White. He's talking about Black China.
Black China? I thought this was an express train ride.
So I don't need to have an exclusive. If I have one, I have one. But I don't need to have one. I don't need to put a whole bunch of sauce on nothing. This is what it is. Let's talk about it. You see what I mean? So you have to decide too, like, can you slow and steady can win the race also.
I believe that too, Diva. I'm with you on that.
Come on now, right?
I'm on the train with you.
But
I'm on the train with you.
No, Cardi B from Tasha K videos about her back in the day. All right.
Right. But
I
so,
do.
but what I'm saying, the reason why I mentioned slow and steady can win the race is because sometimes when people get on YouTube, they thinking, oh, overnight they want to have the plaque that gets when you get 100,000 subscribers, then they want to be at 1 million overnight.
Well,
And
that's what happened with Tasha. That's what happened with Tasha.
hold on. I'm not saying that cannot. No, she was on a long time. So
no, she was working.
She was working her behind off. I followed her. So
She
when
was.
it wasn't no overnight. She worked for that. She worked for that. So my thing is though that your turn will come. I don't care what arena you in, whatever you do. If you stay the course, you're diligent, your time will come. You know what they said about Kobe Bryant, not to get off the track, but I'm gonna get off the track a little bit. Even people on rivalry teams, they would say when they was at away games or they was at games, they all would practice after the game. And they said when they was done practicing, he would still be there. And then some of them would go put their stuff down, come back and practice some more. They said when they left the second time, Kobe Bryant was still there.
That's right. He was the first one in and the last one out. He worked
hard. If you go and look up the Arnold Schwarzenegger story, which is a good background story, he talked about how he couldn't even really speak English well. He talked about how he became Mr. Universe. And he said he pretty much lived in the gym. If you want to be great, you can be great, but you got to put in the work. But what most people do now is they get the camera, they turn on the thing, they do a video, and tomorrow they want to be at 1 million subscribers. And then when they get some treadway, they'll do anything and they'll start to add some flavor on the videos because they notice when they add flavor, they get more likes, more clicks and views, and then they lose their mind.
But flavor leads to lawsuits. Disclaimer, guys. Flavor leads to lawsuits.
Flavor doesn't.
No, it's just your personality.
No. Flavor doesn't mean lawsuits depending upon how you put that flavor on it. You can have flavor that's not lies. But see, what they want is they want to extend it. And some people, every video they put up, they put exclusive on it. You go there, you be like, well, what's exclusive about this? But they want the clicks and the views. But I don't want to get off track. Stephanie, what are your thoughts?
I hate this happened to Tasha K, but she's not playing her cards correctly. I am a Tasha K fan. I really thought she would be the next Wendy Williams, but not enough to pay. What?
Let her finish. Let her finish.
I thought that too.
Not enough to pay $12.99 a month because I think she's crazy with them at prices. But she brought this on herself. I mean, it really comes down to a $4 million snippet, right? Because Cardi B didn't care she called her a prostitute. Cardi B didn't care she called her a gang member. Honestly, Cardi B doesn't even care that she alleged she had an STD. It's what she said about her daughter regarding that STD is what got her in trouble. Mm-hmm. Cardi B begged her to not only take the video down, she to negotiate and said, look, fine, keep the video up. Keep everything you said about me up. Just take out that snippet, that 5-6 minute clip of my daughter. That's all she had to do was take that out quietly. Most people probably wouldn't have noticed anyway that it was an edited video, and she would have went about her life. But she did it. Now she has a $4 million judgment. She made a comment on her live, I think it was on Instagram, that she knew her lawyer was crap. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, if you know your lawyer's crap, why did you go to trial? If you figured out your lawyer was crap in the middle of the trial, why didn't you stop the trial? You still have the right in the middle of the trial to negotiate with Cardi B's attorneys. You can be like, you know what? Look, this is not going my way. Whether I'm right, wrong, and indifferent, I know I'm going to have to pay you some money. I can offer you, I don't know, 100,000, 500,000, whatever. And it would have been closed. And honestly, nobody would have known anything. None of the stuff would have been publicized. We wouldn't have known nothing. Nothing. She chose not to do that. Now she's hiding money overseas, allegedly, which is a huge IRS problem because I don't know if you guys remember, or if you're old enough to remember, I am. In the middle of the recession, the government created a FATCA law where now you have to not only declare all of your foreign accounts on a FinCEN Form 114, you have to pay tax on it. And that's why she didn't file those returns that the IRS said she didn't file them years, in my opinion. I don't know that for a fact, but that's a good reason to not file because she has money overseas and it's probably a lot of money. And whether she has to pay Cardi or the government, she doesn't want the government to know and have to pay on millions of dollars of tax in another country, which is crazy because she'll end up getting caught because a lot of countries have tax treaties with the United States. So what was she thinking? I mean, I feel like she just was making a bad decision left and right, and she truly needs a financial advisor. I don't know how she walked into bankruptcy court lying through her teeth, knowing they're going to investigate and want to see all your documentation. So that's what's going to get her in trouble. And I'll be honest, if she goes to jail, it's going to break my heart. It really is, because I really, really, really like her. But she dug her own.
Stephanie, I'm in agreement with you, right? But it's like the kid who the judge keeps giving chance after chance after chance. And then finally the judge sees him in court again and said, that's it, and throws the book at him, right? And there's some people where they don't learn their lesson until they learn. She seems like that's who she is. When you have a husband that is by your side and even your husband can get you to see common sense, then maybe the only thing that's going to help you is the harsh way. If a $4 million judgment didn't knock you upside your head, then in my opinion, I don't know what will.
Because Diva, to be honest, the $4 million judgment, Diva, in real life, how would you even sleep at night? This is tell the truth, my God.
I told Roya, you would have had to come revive me.
Well, allegedly she's on sabbatical. I don't know if you guys follow her, but she hasn't been on her channel almost 2 weeks now.
That's because her hairdresser passed away.
Oh, that's why. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so
I thought it was situations that would stress her out.
She had to go to the funeral. Stephanie, I have no problem keeping it 100. Like you said, I don't dislike her, but I do dislike that some of the actions. There you go. Boom.
She does too much that makes it hard for you to try to defend her. She's doing the whole deeper.
You can't defend that nonsense. You cannot.
And she just keeps making one bad decision after another. Right. I'll be honest, even with the $4 million judgment, she still didn't have to make all those moves and hide assets and put this in that one's name and run over to Africa to hide money. She could have still worked it out with Cardi B. Now you don't file bankruptcy trying to be slick because you think you're smarter than everybody else. And you're just bigger. At this point, forget about Cardi B. You could go to jail just by lying to the courts. That's a federal crime.
Come on now.
Just by lying to the courts could get you locked up.
You know that's right.
Because you under oath.
Why open that door to answer Uncle Sam? Just figure it out with Cardi B. Just figure it out. If she has to garnish your if she has to garnish your YouTube check, fine, let her garnish the YouTube check. At least Uncle Sam is not on your behind. That's the worst thing to be in.
That's a big nightmare. See, the thing is though, you gotta think something ain't right. Who does this?
Did they take her passport away from her?
There was somebody on Sherelle's channel. I can't quote the girl directly, but every word that came out of her mouth is so true. You so busy trying to set up the blueprint for someone else's downfall. Where you said something about Offset, right? That he's still cheating. But meantime, your husband may still be physically there, but is he mentally still there? Because this is a lot. The person also mentioned how you saying this to break up a family, but meantime, your family is broken up. Because before this, would she have ever sent her kid to Africa to go to school?
No.
She wouldn't have. She wouldn't.
I don't know how she leave her baby. Because he's young, right? He's like 4 or 5.
Well, does she
leave him over there like that?
Because you know what, Stephanie? No matter what she comes on this platform and see, you can see, if you remember when she came after the judgment and she had on that white outfit and she did a whole long rant about the machine
and payola,
right? And she's going to do the appeal and all that. In my opinion, you could see that she was broken. She said it didn't break her soul, but I think it absolutely did break her soul. And I do believe, I think Robin said or whatever, she's unhinged right now. For sure. She wants to put in front of her subscribers and everybody else. But like Leo said, there's no way I would be able to remotely sleep well at night knowing I owe someone $4 million.
But see, Tasha K, I believe she has the earning power to pay that off. Like me,
exactly.
I'm just guessing. Even if she had like 1.5 to 2 million in assets in cash or whatever, that's still enough to work it out and have a payment plan in a few years. You know what I mean? She's just so
you are a reasonable person, sweetheart. You are a reasonable person. Tasha K is unreasonable.
Yeah, I can't. I can't. I really like her, and I still watch all her videos. I mean, and I will watch it when she comes back. But I can't.
You can't defend it. But I will say this, Stephanie. Lately, when I've been watching the videos, unless I haven't watched long enough, because I don't watch in the same way I used to, I don't see all of those advertisers that she had before. What's that, Pangea?
What's the lawsuit with Pangea?
Oh, because of Pangea, apparently she had said how they weren't sending people their products. She made a video about it.
Yeah, it's a Pangea's getting sued because a lot of customers have not been getting their products, and they're dragging Tasha K, and so she just backed away.
She stepped out. They didn't step away from her.
I still don't see. She used to have. Is she still connected with the monthly wine subscription company?
I haven't heard her talk about it.
I haven't seen that.
She had her own wine at one point, but she stopped advertising that too.
But do you get you understand the road? Wait, hold on, guys. You understand the road I'm going down, though, right?
Yes.
So let me tell you why I used to watch and what I really liked about her. She definitely had the blueprint. I'm talking outside of the lies and the exaggeration and all of that. She definitely had a blueprint for YouTube success in this arena, right? This is the gossip arena, right? So she definitely had the blueprint for that. And she was a success story by all accounts before she got herself wrapped up in this stuff. She let I grew up in the church. What they would say is she let the devil get a hold of her and she didn't shake him loose. He didn't shake him loose.
He got a whole foothold.
Come on now, Leo. Because then God tried to help her several times and she pushed him away. And what I'm saying that is when Cardi B came to you, imagine Cardi B coming to a blogger, right? When Cardi B comes to you, said, please stop, and you still want to entertain the people and say no, that's a mess.
I partly blame Nicki Minaj for this though, because that was also the time when Cardi B and Nicki Minaj was going back and forth. And I don't know if you guys listened to Armand Wiggins. He did a live 3 nights ago, and he explained the whole tie between Tasha K and Nicki Minaj. And I have a feeling she's gonna drag.
Did I lose you, Stephanie? Did I lose everybody?
Can you hear me now?
No, we're still here.
All right. I think Stephanie, we lost her, right?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I lost what I was saying. Oh, I think Tasha K will eventually tie Nicki Minaj to this, because according to this particular blogger, she never signed an NDA and had a long few-hour conversation with Nicki Minaj and got a lot of information from her. And I won't be shocked if she extorts her just to save herself.
No, I don't. I think I heard that too. But let me tell you this. I feel like if she was going to do it, she would have did it already.
That part.
She would have did it already. And and to be honest with you, there's a rumor, I'll just say a rumor, that there's someone else that kind of screwed her over a little bit in this whole situation. And she has yet to say anything about that person either. So I think the thing with Tasha, she always had sources. She was like, maybe not the content and type of thing, but in terms of people giving her the info, she was like a Wendy Williams in that sense. People to this day still love to call Tasha and give her the info. And people to this day, if they are in a jam, they call Tasha and they want to interview with her. She just got that particular source where people feel like, I want to go to Tasha because she has this big platform. I know she's going to get my story out. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I think that she doesn't want to be known in the streets. She would rather die on the sword than to be known in the streets that she's going to dime out her source. And I think that's what it is, because there was people allegedly from hospitals, because Tasha K was the first one to break about Serena. What is that? Kevin Hunter's
Serena.
She was the first one to break about that girl was in the hospital having that baby.
Yeah, I was right there watching.
Yes, she was the first one to break what the baby name was, Journey. So there's people telling Tasha K this stuff. There's people that allegedly told her all about the whole R. Kelly stuff.
And let's not forget the Latasha Scott, the escape girl, and her husband on there with his line, so and so.
That part.
He was a fool, though.
He was, but the point is, these people call her. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So she doesn't want to be known. She'd rather still have her access to all of her, inside people. Because let's be clear. I want to say, I believe definitely in her heyday, she was rolling over in the cash hand over fist. And did this stuff put a stop, a halt on her money? Yes, it did. Is she still making money? Sure she is. Is she making the type of money that she was making before she went down this road? No, she's not. Before this, Tasha K could have got any advertisers she wanted to advertise on her platform. And the smart thing she did, this is what I learned from her, from watching her. The smart thing that she did was, she said, I could not depend, I don't have to depend on Google ads.
I have a question.
Let me just say this. Because she had all of her outside deals that she made with the advertisers herself. So she was getting nice checks from those outside advertisers and getting her Google ads money from YouTube.
She had a lot of sponsors.
A lot of sponsors. Come on, Shan. She was breaking it in. But go ahead, Stephanie. Then I'm going to go to Adele.
You mentioned sources. Now that the U.S. government is about to get all up in her behind, don't you think those sources are going to start slowly backing away? Because they don't want those kind of problems. She's going to dry up with sources soon, don't you think?
I don't think so, because they still coming in because they trust her, because they know that she's not going to dime them out.
Okay.
Yeah. And somebody, Increase Matters, thank you so much. She said, Diva, Chelsea's mom had the hospital information on Serena being in the hospital about the delivery of the baby. But see, she still got the people that's willing to talk. Let me tell you,
Chelsea's mom at the hospital?
I don't even know. But you know what, though? See, that's the thing. When I worked in the hospital, because I don't play around with that stuff.
HIPAA.
When those celebrities came in there, I act like they was the person next door.
HIPAA. I guess they didn't have HIPAA at that hospital.
No,
I know they do.
At every hospital.
I know they do. I'm just joking.
I know. Adele, what are your thoughts?
There's a lot of things that was said already that I agree with. But there's something about this situation that makes me feel that something happened in this situation to trigger her. She's 100% wrong, but it's almost like she decided inside of herself, this is the hill I'm going to die on. No matter what happens, I have to win. And if I have to die, I have to die. Unfortunately, this was not a situation to die on, because it's so wrong like I remember watching her talking about Cardi B, and I felt in my gut, I'm like, why is this? Even if it was true, why would you want to say all of these things? It's so disgusting. It's so abusive. It's so vile. Like, why? Why would you, as a person, want to do something like this to someone else? Even if you hate them, even if they did anything to you. So, me remembering that from my own experience and knowing everything that happened, how Cardi B begged her, um, and even after the trial was over and Cardi B won and she did an apology, I was like, okay, maybe she's gonna take this well. She did everything. Yeah, it was wrong, but now she's gonna, just accept it and move on. I felt it was a strategy to see if Cardi B will say, "Oh, okay, so now that you're apologizing, I'm gonna forgive you." And then I think you said it one day too. Then she probably would have turned around and make fun of her. Oh, and then she apologized. Like then I still got away with it. It's like that kind of personality I see with her. She's making the whole thing an entertainment thing. Like your court is entertainment. You come back on the show, you talk about it. They talk about the judgment. You go in the bank and you start talking about give money to your audience. Like I know what it is that's gonna make her audience realize that this lady is an abuser. Abuser, and she's claiming victim every chance she gets. You say so much about Cardi B's kid, and not only like small things, vile, disgusting things. And because she said something about in response to you saying you're gonna the money that's supposed to be for her is going to send my kids to child. I don't got it. So she said, in essence, in reverse to that, your kid is not gonna. If that's what you're waiting, my money you're waiting on to send your child to school. She didn't say it like that. Then you're not gonna get it. Then your child's not gonna go to college. Everybody, all her followers, all of a sudden decide that that's the big thing to start. It's a problem. Then she used that now as a reason to go after her marriage. It's like there's an ego on her. $4 million can't break. She's already died. She already decided I'm gonna die on this cross. So until you see her break down at rock bottom, I don't know if she's gonna turn around here. Like I don't know when she decided it, but it's like that's what I feel like. It's like someone who's addicted and they need to hit rock bottom for them to decide, okay, yeah, okay, now now I'm done. I feel for her though.
Yeah.
Because everybody said she's so talented. Like I have certain negative feelings for her, and sometimes she's on because she catches you. There's something about like pulling in, and you're like, and then you start thinking to yourself, like someone said before, she could have been the next Wendy Williams. She could have been so much because she's so talented.
Yes.
But she's making all of this. She's sabotaging herself.
Yes.
Maybe she's sabotaging herself.
Yes.
And knowing her background, everything, like people talk about how hard she worked. She worked hard for this.
Yes,
why are you sabotaging yourself? Your husband tomorrow can decide everything in my name. Bye. Then what? What are you gonna say to that doesn't belong to him? And why is it that because it's in his name, he's your husband? It doesn't mean because it's in his name doesn't mean that he can't have access. Your debt is his debt. His debt is your debt. Like that's not going to protect it either. So where are you going with that? Like there's all of these things that she's doing. Like, and someone said it before. Everybody's stupid and she's smart. You were told specifically not to do it, and right in front of everybody, you're doing it anyway. She doesn't care, and on top of it, she believes that she's so smart.
You speaking facts. You speaking facts. You know what's sad? This girl had the opportunity to literally make history.
Yeah.
To be like the Tyler Perry of YouTube. And I'm being so serious. She said for a long time about creating her own app and making her own platform because of how much YouTube takes away from the money that the content creator makes. This girl been saying that for years. So you do all of that. And then her husband is the one. It's not like they had to pay somebody to do their production because her husband did it. Her husband set up her studio. Her husband helps with all that. Now, she had other people helping produce or whatever the case may be, but you get what I'm saying. You knocked out a huge bill by being able to do your own production. And you get distracted because of some chick. I do believe, this is just my belief, I think Stephanie said it, she had this connection with Nicki Minaj. And because Nicki Minaj had a beef with Cardi B, Tasha K, to me, took on that beef. And I remember, because that's when I really first started watching her. Someone else said this on Sherelle's Well. Even the people on her channel, there was several people that even started to tell her to knock it off with the Cardi B stuff. When she was saying, I'm a white, I take a cease and desist and wipe my butt, there with because her chat goes by fast. They was just saying, oh, no, stop, Tasha, no, enough. She didn't stop. Husband couldn't stop her. The subscribers that love you couldn't stop you. Court didn't stop you. Like Leo said, what's going to stop her? We
Nikki
can
put a battery on her back.
Bottom,
Yeah.
rock bottom, because she
rock bottom.
decided, I'm gonna die on this hill. Why? Something in her is triggered. Why? Who knows?
We'll never know. Yeah, it has to be her rock bottom, because mine would have been before the $4 million. Mine would have been the cease and desist.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm good. In any video that had her name in the title, that I even mentioned her name, it would have came down. It would have came down. Shan, what are your thoughts?
I like Tasha K. I've been watching her videos like for a long time. It was always entertaining to me. She's one of the first people I found in like YouTube, I guess, celebrity news.
Mm-hmm.
So I was rooting for her even after, the $4 million. I was rooting for her. I was like, I like how she's not doing what a lot of people want her to do, disappear from the internet and go die in a hole, right? Just crawl away. I appreciate that she's, standing her ground and she keeps trying. Like, I like people who, they have a setback, they have a fail, and they're like, okay, I'm going to keep going. So I was looking like, wow, this lady, the whole internet made videos about her. Oh, you lied, but she still came on, still, did her thing. So I admired that.
Mm-hmm.
But now I kind of want to be like, girl, I still like Tasha K. I still watch her videos. I'm still a subscriber. I don't just turn on the people like y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways. No, but the thing that makes me sad is that she had so much potential. Like the lady was saying who went before Adele, she had so much potential. Like I thought she was gonna be on the TV, like having a talk show, because she has it. She has the it thing. She's entertaining. It's good. She's very engaging. Like a lot of times I watch videos and I'll like click out the video halfway through, but I will watch her entire video. She has a talk show host type of vibe. So that's what makes me sad for her, is that you had so much potential and then now I feel like it's all crumbling. But I feel like in a way she got to have a plan, because Tasha K is not dumb. So I'm thinking, I don't know. She has a plan. I don't know. We don't know what the plan is, but she has to have a plan. There's no way she's just letting her empire just one after.
We're seeing her plan play out, though.
Thank you.
That's right.
Robin.
I mean,
That's
hiding
right.
the money situation.
Crumbling.
Yeah, I don't know why. How do people? I guess y'all find out stuff, right? Because I was thinking how people even know that, but
know what?
I would have just hide my money like secretly, like.
Well, she told us.
I don't know why she did that. Sometimes I wish I had the girl number.
But you know what? Someone said is she thinks she's smarter than everybody else.
Why would she tell the people that? See, that's the thing. I don't know. This is another
and then
thing.
some stuff people found out. See, here's the thing. How many enemies do you want to make? And could life ever really be that serious, right? That's why. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. You go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Go ahead.
Another part of me, I have a lot of theories about this, right? Another part of me think it's self-sabotage. Because some people, they get to a certain level, like, she probably doesn't think she deserves it. Because Tasha K came from nothing, right? Poor, all this. So I feel like she's probably low-key, unconsciously self-sabotaging herself. Like some people, they don't know how to handle success. You know what I mean? They don't feel like they're good enough. So it could be that too. But if I was her, like I had a situation before where it really like affected me so bad. Like I had to go back, regroup, be like, okay, what could I have done different? I wish she would just quietly pay this money and just, if I was Tasha, I would never mention the word Cardi B ever. Like nobody could get me. Like I would just continue making my videos because like they were saying earlier, she has the potential to make the money, you know? So I wish she would have just quietly did a payment plan and, you know, continue because she was going to even grow from this because people like her. She has a lot of fans. But another part of me, I know I'm going on for an hour, but last thing. Another part of me feel like she don't got it now, but she's trying to get it by trolling, which is not smart because she's been trending. So I feel like I don't know.
Well, she even put on her Instagram like I'm trending. I'm like, girl,
right? So I feel like she's
for the right things. But give me 1 minute, Bianca. I don't know what's going on, but I'll say a prayer for you too. So yeah, I would say a prayer for you too. Shan, I want to say this. You know, everybody's saying she's smart. No,
I mean, she's not dumb. I think she has a plan. I don't know what the plan is.
What plan?
But she has to have a plan.
Let me tell you something. Smart people know two things. This is another saying. I hate to do these sayings that, you know, I heard right up, but they were so true. You know, one person they used to say in my neighborhood, like the only thing they have to do is stay black and pay taxes.
They pay taxes, right?
You know, Paige in the comments, she just made a comment like exactly what I was trying to say. I think in Tasha's mind, she's like, okay, I'm going to use you to get your money type of thing, which is not smart because now I feel like she really made Cardi B mad. So now, like, I feel like maybe Cardi B would have been, you know, open. But now I feel like it's like there's no coming back in Cardi B.
No, there's no coming back. She's being stupid, right? Because even the courts are saying to her, did you try to make a payment plan with her? No, but I kept talking about her. So
but do you think
so the whole reason like, but hold on 1 second, Shan. So the whole reason why this lady sued you in the first place, now you in the court trying to file bankruptcy, and you're telling the court, nah, I ain't trying to make no plan with her, but I'm still talking about her.
But do you think all the reporting are like 100% true that people be saying? Like
what reporting? What are you
like bloggers? You know how bloggers are they all in the court saying Tasha K said this, Cardi said this. Like, I don't believe everything on the internet 1,000%.
And you shouldn't, no, Shan.
You lost me though, Shan.
You just said somebody's.
You saying that in reference to what though?
You said a comment. You had showed earlier how somebody said, Tasha K said, no, I haven't made a payment plan, but I still talk about her. Who knows if she said that word?
No, this is facts because this was from court documents.
Oh, it's some court documents.
Yeah,
okay. I apologize.
Yeah. And actually, the blogger that Robin was kind of recapping, that we put up, Hip Hop. I don't want to mess the name up, but they're now going to go get the audio from that court. Tasha K said herself, you know, you can get court documents. I'm really not interested.
Oh, right? I didn't know you could get them like.
Yeah, because taxpayers' dollars pay for courts and all that. Unless you ask for stuff to be sealed, it's open to the public. I do not like it. I think it's so unfair because on those documents it has all your business. It has your address. It has this. It has that.
Oh wow!
But I don't particularly like it. But you know that's the freaking law. It's what it is. But
it makes sense because our dollars go to the time that's being wasted having these judges sit through nonsense, having bailiffs sit through nonsense.
I get that, but you know what though, Sebastian? In my mind, because any crazy person can get this. In my mind, though, they should redact the charts that the
personal information. Like
I had no idea anybody could get court documents.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Wow.
It's the Freedom of Information Act.
You can download it on Pacer.
Yeah, it's not even about FOIA. It's not even about FOIA.
Now y'all are making me kind of believe because I was always like, damn, people are just saying whatever they want to.
No, they're not.
I didn't know.
But then there's several bloggers that were actually at the courts for her original court case.
Right.
It was doing it. Thank you, Toria, so much. I appreciate you. There was so many bloggers that were literally in the courtroom as the case was physically going down, and when it was going down, they was giving blow by blow, and a lot of them said early on, she's not going to win this case. And she didn't win the case. So they were in the courtroom. They wasn't just, making stuff up or whatever. A lot of them had firsthand information because they was in the courtroom. My thing is Pesa leaves. Toria said Pesa leaves things out. Well, that's good to know. I did not know that.
Well, I wasn't saying they were making it up to clarify. I was just saying, you know how you say to me, let's say, Diva, you're like, girl, I did this. And then I go and I say, da-da-da-da. Like I changed the way you said it. You know how the way you say things, it's like it affects.
Telephone.
Right. So that's what I was thinking, but now I know it's like court documents. Okay, I understand that.
But Shan, it's not only court documents. Sometimes you have to just be more discerning. So the gentleman Hip Hop Enquirer, both he and Krista Jordan, who did this joint broadcast last evening, participate.
Robin, give me a minute, because I really want, in my opinion, to get in here. And Hammer G, thank you for that, because you are correct. Diva, she said they talked to each other on social media under each other's posts. She still talked about her, did whole lives about her, went on rants about her, said she was going to do a whole documentary.
See, that's what I mean. What Hammer is saying. She's saying, you see how the way you say things can be different? Like if you say it this way.
Well, listen, Tasha K has been known by court documents to lie. She said herself that she lied when the first trial went through. So, it's not far-fetched that she twists things up because I don't want to go down that path. In my opinion, what are your thoughts?
# pray for Tasha.
That part, that's it. There
brain,
you go.
Okay.
Put her on the prayer list. There you go. In my opinion, what are your thoughts?
She reaped what she sowed.
Mm. 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 Well, boom, Star Marie is the heifer who threw this rock and hit her hand. But see, here's the thing, Sebastian. Just like if you own a store, you can have 10 employees that do wrong, but when you get sued, they suing you. And they may throw a lawsuit on the employee, but the person that's going to take the real hit is going to be you.
Yes, that is true. That is true 100%. I was just responding to Emmanuel, who said, "Who is Star Marie?" And I was just like, "Star Marie is the heifer who threw this rock and hit her hand."
But you know what, though, Diva, you ought to have a Patreon so we can get deep into how that thing happened with the Star Marie, because that's really the catalyst that really started all this going on. But we can't speak on it now. But that's because I was all in Tasha K and Lovely T and Star Marie and the interviews and all of that. That thing go deep.
And also, she's the one who now she's claiming she has mental health issues, y'all.
Cool.
She always had mental health issues. Star Marie. You could tell.
But see, here's the thing though, right? How bad do you really want a story? So that's why I'm saying you got to talk to people, because there's some people when they send me stuff, I engage a little bit, depends on what it is. I'll engage in the email. And sometimes I could tell in the email, I'm like, I ain't going down this road. Not at all. So she talks to a lot of people and she vets a lot of people out. But my thing I go back to, you can't want to have an exclusive that bad. But I'll tell you this, depending upon your numbers, like your subscribers and all of that, it's worth it to some people. Some people, when they see that money, that's where the integrity goes.
That's right, integrity. That's that part.
That part, right,
Leo?
And let me tell you, I tell you this all the time, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I can live in a studio apartment and be good.
Me too.
Cause I'm not gonna do anything for a dollar bill. I will not.
Me too.
Not gonna do it. It ain't that deep or serious to me. So
I'll do anything for a dollar bill as long as I don't lose my dignity. That's one thing.
Well,
my dignity is that one thing.
Then you're not gonna do anything, Sebastian.
my dignity
Right,
is the
then
only
you
thing
wouldn't
that's
do
for
You
me.
wouldn't do anything.
Right.
I'm not in that, and I don't need an exclusive that bad. I love the conversations we have in trending topics when it be these articles that, you know, something silly happened or whatever the case may be, and we all debate it and go through all of that or whatever the case may be. Right. And that's why even when I do the recaps on the reality TV shows, I try to stick to what happened on the show. And every now and then something I'll say might slip in, but I don't let too much slip in. I don't need the click in the view that bad. So you got to ask yourself, are you willing to push the envelope that bad in for what? And then, like I said, if you're lucky enough, if you did push the envelope and somebody's giving you a grace, take it. Take it. Don't die on that sword for what? And you proving what to whom? To a subscriber that now you owe $4 million. Let me tell you something. For the love of the subscribers that are 10 toes down for so much, start the GoFundMe for her. Raise the $4 million. I don't know, something. Throw the super chats at her to, you know, till she get the $4 million. I don't know. But I'm just saying that you want to go down this path, and you down this path for what? What nobody, I'm gonna tell you, even if Cardi B gets her $4 million, who really won in this situation? Cardi B's now dealing with Offset, who always been, you know, whatever, doing whatever he wanted to do.
Offset.
But that's her fault. She should have been left him. I'm sorry.
She should have.
I don't feel bad for this cheating scandal. And if he gets off on this one and she stays with him, next year will be a new one. So
that's facts. That's facts. That is facts. But listen, guys, this was supposed to be my express train ride. I'm not even going through. Thank you, Bianca. I'm not even going through the other topics. We're going to send prayers to Madonna. We'll attach her to the next trending topics. And we're going to have to talk about Patti LaBelle. We're going to get into it. And I know everybody want to tell me she's 79, this, that. Patti said she was sick. Well, usually when you have a job and you're sick, you stay home.
Not in entertainment.
I'm being savage. Can we keep it 100? Can we keep it 100? You stay home.
She should have never took the job.
There you go. This is a tribute to an icon. And if you're not up for the task, there's a whole bunch of chicks out there that are. Fantasia.
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson. Come on. So
I think Janelle Monáe could have done a better job. She is that type. She do the rocker thing, you know.
Yes, she is.
I bet you Sherry Shepherd could do it.
Sherry Shepherd can't sing Dustin. This is
Dustin.
Yeah. So yeah, call out sick. Call out sick. In my opinion, who could have did this tribute and we closing out?
Angela Bassett.
To sing?
Yeah, you know she sang on the What's Love Got to Do with It.
No, she didn't. She lip synced.
No, in that studio, she said that was her voice in the studio. She said she was actually singing. She said it took her a while to get Tina Turner the thing down, but she said that was in the studio. That was the one where she was singing herself. I was shocked too.
Well, they
you gotta
cut
go back
it
and watch
and then they put in Tina Turner.
No, you gotta watch her interview on the What's Love Got to Do with It. She said when she was in the studio when no music was playing, she said that was actually her lyrics, her voice.
But it took her a minute. She might have fumbled just like Patti LaBelle, but I hear you in my opinion. Shan, who could have did this tribute?
Listen, no Angela Bassett slander will be tolerated. No, I'm kidding. I think Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson, J Hud, absolutely. Adele, who could have did it?
I think it needed to be more than one person.
Come on now, that's facts. That's facts.
Yeah, because what Tina did was huge. I won't say anything negative about Patti because she herself is a legend. I just think they asked her, so she came. But at the same time, whoever organized this should have known, like, Patti LaBelle is not the Tina Turner type. They needed to get a
Patti LaBelle, if she was in her right mind, wasn't sick because she claimed she was sick, had her glasses on to see the teleprompter. No, Patti LaBelle is that chick. She got that voice. She could have did it. Okay.
Voice, yes, but not the rock. Not the rock.
She could have did it. She could have did it. If she was still in her right mind,
didn't care enough.
She wasn't sick. She could have pulled it off. But the question really is, Adele, the question really is, who do you think could have done it?
A Beyonce.
Beyonce, boom. Okay, Stephanie.
Oh yes,
Who can do
Beyonce.
this tribute? Because we want, you know why I'm
Well,
asking?
Beyonce was on tour. She couldn't even get there to get her own award.
Hold on 1 second,
She
guys.
don't come to the Black Awards, no way. Stop it. Stop playing.
She don't. But hold on, guys. The thing is, though, we got to get this thing done at the next award show. We got to do a real tribute, and somebody got to get up there and sing, what's it? Left a good job in the city. What's that one? What's the name of that one?
Rolling on the River.
Proud Mary.
Proud Mary.
Proud Mary. We need a real tribute, and we need to know what else, who can do this thing. So thank you. Stephanie, who did you say?
Maybe Fantasia.
Yeah, Fantasia. Yeah, she definitely could have did it. Fantasia. Radiance, who are we getting? Because we need a do-over.
Yeah, top dog would be Beyonce because she sing and dance, and people say she was inspired by Tina Turner.
Yes,
but probably a collection with the J Hood and Fantasia and a bunch of them.
Yes. Okay, I like that. And yeah, this Chloe Bailey, she can sing. That
Not Chloe. She's too extra.
We need people to do this thing. We need people to do Tina, okay? Private dancer. And it should have been a collage. It should have been a collage.
Yeah, but naturally extra though.
Yeah, Sebastian, who can do this?
Okay, today I'm in my full right mind. I don't understand how people are saying Beyonce. As Leo did say, Beyonce does not do these Black Awards. She don't do these stuff. She doesn't do this stuff. She says she's Black, but she don't come to these award stuff. But I 100% think J Hud could have done it, and also Tiara could have done it. Janelle Monáe could have done it. All three of them could have done it. So yeah.
Yeah, Sierra can dance. Sierra can sing. Kelly Rowland, she can sing.
Yes.
Oh, come on now, Gladys Knight. Come on now, the names are coming out. Thank you, people. Gladys Knight could have did this. Absolutely.
There's this new girl who sang the song "I See You." She kind of looks like Jennifer Hudson. What's her name? She sings really good.
Okay. How about Diane?
Estelle somebody.
Yeah, Estelle. Yeah. How about that? Stephanie. Come on now.
Coco Jones.
Thank you, people.
Oh, Coco Jones. Okay.
Coco Jones can sing.
Yeah, she can.
Yeah, she could have done it.
Come on, people. Stephanie Mills.
Nah.
No, who said nah?
Me.
No, Stephanie Mills couldn't have did that.
Ooh, somebody said Jasmine
not
Sullivan.
because Stephanie Mills can't sing, because y'all remember Tina Turner used to scream on the mic, right? You need somebody that smoked a few Marlboros and could got the long thing going on. Tina Turner used to get her scream on the mic. You got to be able to have a lung function to be able to pull that off, and we feel like, okay, you got us together. Nah, Stephanie Mills ain't got that. She good now. She one of the greats. Absolutely.
Yeah, Stephanie Mills can sing at the church, but she can't go back road.
She ain't smoking enough cigarettes to do that.
Somebody said Jasmine Sullivan. Emmanuel, you playing games, talk about some Shaka Khan and Cardi B.
Can I say somebody else's name?
Yes, you can.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yes, she could do it.
Yeah, she would kill it.
Yeah,
she
could probably pull that off.
Yes,
she could probably pull that off because she's very talented.
Yes, she can. Yes, she can.
She's a horrible TV host, but she's a good singer. She's a horrible TV host, but she's a good singer.
Come on, Sebastian.
Wait, hold on. No. Miss Wilson, see, you playing games with this Anita Baker.
That went off. Now she's not a terrible host at all. So come on, now she can sing and she can do it. An awesome TV.
Josh Stone is good too. Josh Stone would have been good.
I love Kelly Clarkson, and I'll support her any way I can.
Go ahead, Dustin.
Go on, Dustin. Hold on. Anita Baker, Lizzo.
Same way with Sherry Shepherd.
Not Lizzo. Oh my God.
No, I wouldn't do Lizzo.
No, listen, Dustin, you got a fan there. They said you're all right. Kelly Clarkson can do that, and I agree with you too. Okay,
Lizzo would be good. Lizzo would be good. She would do it.
And she'll be naked.
Okay,
Tina Turner was naked.
Hold on. I missed one I want to see.
Me?
Fantasia would have slayed Proud Mary. Yes, she would have. Listen, Christina Aguilera. Yes. Yes, thank you, people. Thank
Drake.
you, Robin.
Yeah, I want to just go on record as saying that every answer that we have received here, everybody is dead wrong, and let me tell you why. There should be no do-over because there should have never been. That awards show sucked. It was not a real BET Awards. It was the hip hop meets We About to Be the Source Ghetto-fied Awards. I think that's the choice to put Patti LaBelle there to sing a song that who knows all the words to that one song if you're going to pick a Tina Turner song. So I vote for Never Was, and let's move to the next more appropriate venue for tributaries.
All right, I'm with you, Robin.
Yeah, it was.
Leo is old, and I'm with you.
Emmanuel, hold on, guys. Emmanuel, even though you're playing, yes, Candy Burris could have did it.
Oh no,
don't be lying to people.
No.
We don't need a goat name.
Candy could have did that.
Right, Sebastian.
Lenny Kravitz.
Candy could have done it. Candy could have done it. She did Masked Singer. She did a whole bunch of rock and roll stuff. Yes, she could have done it. Absolutely.
Candy did Masked Singer?
Yes, she did.
And she did Masked Singer and won. The first female to ever win Masked Singer. She can do that, y'all. If y'all would have put a mask on her, y'all would have, stop playing.
The lies.
Dustin, raise the roof. Okay, Dustin, come on, raise the roof. Hold on, guys. Let's hear these last couple names and I'm closing.
Raise the roof.
Raise the roof. Lenny Kravitz, yes. Okay.
Yeah, they do it.
Tevin Campbell, Johnny Gill could have sung. Yeah.
Now y'all playing. Y'all just playing that.
Yeah, they messing up.
Everybody's out of control. It's time for everybody.
No, Paige is playing now. Talk about some Latasha Scott. I ain't playing with y'all. Y'all see y'all playing.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Yes, good night. Because this was supposed to be an express train. I got to go. Love y'all. Good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good one. We're supposed to be doing the last episode of Dear Mama tomorrow. I got to speak to Roya. But I had a good time. Thanks for popping through on this express train ride. If you didn't get your ticket on the way in, please hit the like button on the way out. I love you. Good night. Huh?
It's under 2 hours. Oh my gosh.
Well, yes, because it was supposed to be express. Bye.
Yeah, I got to go. Bye.